Good evening, everyone. This is a different reading of my story about Mother Earth. It is a dark version of the story. It is for young and old and all other human idiots. It's the story of how Mother Earth made a very big change and metamorphosed. It's a prophetic fable of what is yet to come, because humans have forfeited the right to life on Earth. Mother Earth, as you know, is the most beautiful planet in the universe, with her incredible oceans, amazing forests, wonderful animals, and perfect atmosphere. But Mother Earth has one big problem. The human beings who also live on Mother Earth's surface have been making a really terrible mess. Now it's got really bad. Nearly all the forests have been destroyed, the oceans, the seas, the rivers poisoned, and the air polluted, so that now the animals have lost nearly all their real homes, and it's not even a good place for the humans anymore. Yes, those humans have actually been really stupid. They have made a gigantic mess of their own home. Mother Earth has had quite enough of all that bad behaviour and is especially cross with the humans for all the cruel treatment the humans have done to the animals. So, Mother Earth has set to thinking about what to do about this big problem. Now, you may already know this, but Mother Earth has a very keen and sometimes downright silly sense of humour. This story definitely shows that side of her nature. Well, one day she's trying to cheer up. She remembers something, that she likes hats. She has often seen humans parading around in hats and wished she could have a hat all for herself. But of course, a planet is far too big for a hat to fit on it. But the idea makes Mother Earth have a little chuckle. In fact, she chuckles so much that birds on their branches suddenly tip upside down, and fishes do somersaults, and elephants prick up their ears wondering what is going on. Well, one day when Mother Earth was still pondering this big problem, the humans made an extra horrible mess with another one of their horrible wars. That's enough, thought Mother Earth, as she decided there and then to become a real rebel. She knew about being a rebel from seeing some of the brave humans being very kind and trying to save animals from cruelty. So Mother Earth felt sure that the great universe would understand and support her rebellion. I'm going to have a good old change around. In fact, I'm going to do a metamorphosis. I'm going to metamorphose into the shape of my favorite thing, a hat. She announced this loud and clear, so that the great universe could definitely hear. Yes, that will cheer me up, she thought, a very big change. And that, believe it or not, is what she did. Of course, that did turn everything upside down for a while. It was, in fact, an apocalypse. Yes, all the land, the rivers, the seas, the oceans, they all changed around. By the time Mother Earth had finished her very big change and had settled into her new shape as the very biggest hat ever, she definitely looked very different than before. The lands, oceans, everything were now in very different places. Anyway, soon everything settled down. In a quiet moment, Mother Earth listened to see if any humans were still there. It was indeed very quiet, and certainly the humans were no longer making any mischief or mess, if they were there somewhere. There were certainly millions of animals all jumping and bounding about, happily, in all the new greenery, on the new lands, and many, many fish in the seas with their companions and whales and lobsters and all. And of course it was easier to see all the flying creatures fluttering around as soon as they had straightened out their ruffled feathers and so on. Now, I would like you to know that Mother Earth is a very sensible planet as well. Sometimes, as well as sometimes a silly and rebellious planet. Accordingly, she made the underneath of her brim into an enormous planet-wide reservoir of fresh water, which would always run into the middle, up and out, into the streams and rivers. Water for all the plants and animals would never be a problem again. Mother Earth also made lots of lovely clean beaches of yellow sand on shores of lakes and seas, so that animals could easily find the lovely fresh water. Of course, thought Mother Earth, the water is good for humans too if they are still there. I expect they have learned to care for their lovely home planet now, after all that upheaval. I hope so. Well, now what happened next? Well, the great universe admired Mother Earth's new, rather shapely shape, and he complimented her on how extra beautiful she now looked. This made Mother Earth blush. You can tell when she blushes. All the pink flowers suddenly bloom. Needless to say, that doesn't happen very often. It is indeed a very rare time when the great universe compliments a planet. It has to be said that the Mother Earth herself was very pleased with her new look. She had even included a pure white ice cap on the top to finish it all off. Yes, she thought, I like it. Eye-catching, stylish and dramatic. Wonderful. This is not quite the end of the story. You might have thought to yourself that it is a bit strange to have a planet-sized hat floating around in space among all the other planets, which, as you know, are all very round and spherical, just as Mother Earth used to be. Well, yes, that is strange, and in fact, Mother Earth has been feeling rather odd and different. It has felt rather lonely, if the truth be known. So just the other day she had another little chat with the great universe about this. He understood completely. He immediately sent a very special companion to join with Mother Earth. This companion is called the Great Manikin, who has also been rather lost out there in all that space, with only spherical planets for company. She also has a great sense of style and beauty, just like Mother Earth, and has always wished for a great hat to wear on her great big head. I'm just going to show you Mother Earth as the great big hat. Just a moment. There's a picture of her. There. And now I'm going to show you Mother Earth, the great big hat. Kind of almost the real thing. Just a moment. Da, 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 da. There's the water reservoir under the brim. And here is the new lands and the oceans. We're not doing very well at juggling all this. There's the ice cap. And there's the lovely shape. And so the last piece of this story is as follows. Well, as you can imagine, as soon as the great hat Mother Earth and the great Manikin meet up, they become friends forever. The hat and the head are a perfect fit. Now they are happily flouncing, parading, gliding and strolling around the galaxy and don't feel alone anymore. It turns out the great Manikin has a great sense of humour, just like Mother Earth. They have given themselves nicknames, Manny and Earthy. You can tell which is which. The great universe is so pleased about this match. Manny and Murthy take good care of each other. Manny ensures that Murthy, the great hat, keeps in good shape, and Murthy keeps Manny looking intriguing, flamboyant, and a bit mysterious, which is just the way Manny likes to look. Yes, I never mentioned her long, flowing, unusual gowns, did I? Which I'm sure you will agree add to the splendour and magnificence of the amazing Murthy hat. The amazing Mother Earth as a great hat. And here is Manny and Murthy together. See if you can see the whole lot. And the long flowing gown. Ridiculous, never mind. Floating and prancing and gallivanting through the universe. That's the end of this story, and it's the beginning of a whole new story. I wonder to myself about the humans and whether any of them stayed on Mother Earth. Did any of them survive? I wonder what you think. Bye-bye.